Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good evening, everyone, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a good weekend. All right, so let's give a little synopsis of what happened on Friday. For the most part, everything was over 1%, especially the Dow. It went above it was 1.64% up, S&P 1.11%, NASDAQ about 1%. It looked green. It looks green, but I felt it was strong, and then it turned around and got kind of negative towards the end. You can see there's a lot of volatility in the VIX, negative 21%. So be careful with the volatility. For tomorrow, things are also looking on the positive side. I'm not surprised because usually Mondays are on the green side. So be on the lookout for that. There's a lot of earnings this week. I'm going to give you a little earnings whisper calendar thing of what I have here. Tomorrow we have McDonald's before the open. Let's see. We also have on Monday Sprouts, Phillips, CNA, Civista. For Tuesday, let's see. We have BP, JetBlue, AMD, and Microsoft, and Starbucks are in the after close. Caesars, if anybody's interested in that. Also Lemonade. For Wednesday, we have ARM, Meta after close. We also have Humana and MasterCard on Wednesday, but that MasterCard is before the open. Also Norwegian and our favorite of all time, Boeing, before the open. Thursday, this is where the big hitters are. We got Moderna, Crocs, Wayfair before the open, but the most important ones are here in the after close. Amazon, Apple, Intel. Intel has a soft spot on somebody. Coinbase, DraftKings, and Roku. And finally, on Friday, we have ExxonMobil and Chevron and Magna, Frontier. That's for Friday. So a loaded week for earnings. All right. So let's start with the winners. On Friday, you can see that we have the so-called suspect stocks doing really good. And so-called suspect stocks are these Wayfair, Vana, Sam, and Beyond Meat, Coin, and Piton. Anytime you see these, it's suspect because they shouldn't be going up the yin-yang like this because these are crap. So you can see Wayfair, as I said, August 1st, CVNA, July 31st. And let's see. So these were the winners. We even got Roku here, Caro. But let's look at these important ones. We got Meta over here, 2.77%. I don't know why this is not working. Sorry, my my little Peppa Pig here. There you go. So
that crazy thing.
This is not my computer. You can tell it's a kid.
I'm just saying.
You can tell it's a kid's computer, and they have some crazy nonsense. What can you do? All right, so since the beginning of January, obviously Meta has been going up the yin yang on a bullish trend, dipped down on May, still the bullish trend. Now it's dipping down again. So what I say to you folks is this is a good opportunity for you to buy because it's still going to go up. Where is it going to go? It's not going to go any further down, in my opinion. It will have to like really crash down to 300. So don't buy anything yet. Especially you have to wait this week for the earnings, but this would be a good zone to kind of buy around here. $400. Sorry, $420 would be a great buying zone, especially if it goes down here and tries to bounce up. But if it goes further, then yeah, try to get as low as you can. So that's Meta. Again, it had a good day, 2.77%. Let's look at crazy open. And we had mentioned this in the past that we said anytime it would get up around here, that's the opportunity to buy. It looks like it's doing like a bounce-iverse, especially because it doesn't really know what's gonna go down. You can see it goes down, up, because the market right now is undecisive as to what people are gonna be buying and stuff. It's the only reason that it's kind of air quotes strong, but buyer beware. If you're gonna short it, make sure you short it around the top. Don't be trying to short it because it could bounce up, and be aware that it'll eventually get down to this area down here at 175 or below. Let's see. Fresh pet 2%. Glad I got rid of that. Look at how exaggerated fresh pet is, $117. Let's look at crazy target just to see how it's doing. It is in this area, in this kind of buying zone area, if you ask me. It has been going down. If it did a little bounce from here a bunch of times, anytime it gets around here, bounces up, bounces, getting out here again. If it breaks down, then then be ready, wait until it gets to 120. But if things are going to be going on the bullish side, it should bounce back up again. Let's look at crazy Home Depot, see how that's doing. We haven't looked at that in a minute. Our friend Home Depot. I don't know. This was the great buying opportunity back here in May, obviously, and here as well in June. Looks like it's bouncing back up. It has higher lows, so it could get back up here, especially when after school starts and all this stuff. People are gonna, the contractors and stuff, trying to renovate. Let's look at Amazon. Oh, let's look at DraftKings and Microsoft before we look at Amazon. Our softy guy. Again, when did we say this has earnings? I believe I said Thursday, but let me double check. Or I can just check over here. So this has earnings in 2 days. So yeah, very Tuesday. Okay. Be on the lookout for Microsoft earnings. So based on the chart, it has been going up now, and it did a reversal. And Friday was strong for it. It had 2 really negative days. This is a very important area, this 410 or so. Let's see what happens. Again, don't buy it. Don't buy it until after earnings, because that's when you want to see what's really going to be going down with this. Don't try to mess around and get crazy amounts of stocks right now, because the implied volatility in this is going to be crazy. So just be careful. Make sure if you're going to get anything, get it after the earnings report. It could break down. It could, like we've seen that Tesla has broken down, Netflix has broken down. So will the techs continue to break down? That's the question. And we kind of want it to break down. We want to get better prices for these. DraftKings. I'm surprised this is not higher with the Olympics, but it might be a good buying opportunity, especially if it gets down here to this 33.40 level or 33.10. Maybe you will pick up a little bit for the Olympics, but people like to get this stuff for, for football season. So maybe after August, September, you might see some more movement in here. And maybe it could go down, like I said, to $30, and maybe that would be a great time to purchase the stock for a long. Amazoni, again, like I said, be careful. Don't mess around with this. This would be a great area to purchase, where it got down here, 170 or so. It has been going up. It's still on a bullish uptick. This is kind of like, hey, let's see if we can get a little discount over here. So make sure you wait to to get the best opportunity for this. Nike did well. Everything was kind of green, so yeah, that's the trend for Friday. It was very greenish. This zone is I bought it. As you can see, I got 15 shares. It has been spiking, like it's gonna spike up at some point. So, but just be careful. If it breaks below 70 or breaks down below 70, just KAT out of that. Let's see, Dollar Tree. We'll take a quick look, just to see the price. As we had said before, just wait for it. Let's see what happens if it reaches 100. And so far, that's what it's doing. Even though it's a air quotes green day, the trend is still going down. So wait till 100. Don't buy it, because it could continue to go below 100 to that $80 zone that Miss Green had identified prior in prior sessions that she had mentioned. So just wait. Don't buy it now, and wait for the opportunity to come knocking. There's really shouldn't be in a rush. It had semi-decent earnings, so I don't know if it'll hit a home run this time. It hasn't been doing that great, and that has earnings in 25 days anyways. We have a long ways to go. AMD, today's, as we had mentioned, the chips have been knocked down. You know, Trump had talked about some stuff with the chips and Taiwan and all this stuff that has really catalyzed this stuff. And also the market has wanted to bring down from Earth, you know. So I find that this is a really good area because it broke this one. This might be also a great area, this 120. But if it doesn't reach down there, you know, over here, 130 would be great. We also have a mark at 100. That would be an ideal situation for AMD. And of course, NVIDIA, which is almost the same price. Well, actually, it's cheaper than AMD. So if you want to buy something, then just buy NVIDIA, because it's the darling stock and it's cheaper. It moves faster, and there's so much volume on this. Look at how much volume it has. There's a lot of trading going on here, so you know you're going to get your money. You're going to get in fast. So it's reaching this point right here, 100. See if it gets down there to, again, get NVDA. There's an Intel for you. Somebody's favorito. Again, it's at a pivotal area. Somebody really liked it at 30. Let's see if it reaches out there. You may want to put a notification to see if it hits 30 again, Miss Green, and put this on watch, because I know you like it and you want to get that on the long run. So it has still a little bit, you know, a couple
What
of
did you say, miss?
Intel.
What about it?
To put it on watch, because it could get to that $30 mark that you like to buy it at. Tesla.
Do we have a level less than 30?
I can check. Let's see. We didn't mark this one for some reason.
It may be marked on my chart.
Let's see. We have definitely 30. I remember that. Here's another level around this 25 area. So from 30 or 35. Sorry, 30 and 25.
All right. What day is that? That 25? What time frame?
Well, we have a couple. We have one in March of this year. Sorry, 2023. 2023?
Can you go back any further? I just want to see.
Yes, ma'am.
Now I can see the, oh, okay, it came back up. I can't see it again. Okay. All right. No, that's good. Okay. Thank you.
So put that on the notes, you know, keep Intello on watch and call it a, let me see, where do I refresh this thing? Okay, right here. So we had that. I know that 30 was a good one. So we talked about NVDA, Macy's 1657. Let's look at Tesla and Apple and Bank of America. McDonald's has earnings tomorrow. So we'll be on the lookout for that. And then we'll look at the top 3 losers, and that's that. So let's look at our darling Tesla. This has a high beta. That's why it moves so much. Very volatile. It gives us and take it away, as somebody likes to mention. It's reaching this pivotal area. It's on an uptrend. So I don't see why this wouldn't be a good buying opportunity for those folks. Of course, we would like it at 170, but it will have to continue to go down. It didn't have the best of earnings, so maybe it could get down there. So here are the results: negative 16.13%, which tells you people are not really into buying these stuff as before. They're losing money. You know, the demand is not as high. It's not like people are going left and right buying these local cars anymore. They realize they could probably get something cheaper. And let's be honest, if you don't live in either California, Texas, or Florida, in these states, you're really not going to get these types of cars. And if you do, they're going to be a side chick car, and you're going to have a real car in addition to the side chick car. So let's just be all honest, because I've seen it in person. Our friends here that we know have 2 real cars, and then they have the side chick car of Tesla. Apple. Manzanita. So this one has earnings on Thursday. It has pulled back. This trend is very strong to me. It will have to get down there, down here to this 180. I don't see it likely, especially with this bullish flag going crazy. So it's just giving you an opportunity to buy it, and it's going to continue, especially with their AI narrative. So yeah, it's been giving you an opportunity to sell short, and it's a short until it's not. Manzana, baby. Okay. Again, Mickey D's has earnings tomorrow, folks. Okay, so let's look at the top losers, and I will let you have a great evening so you can watch your Olympics. Let's see. Okay, so I guess the Uber area, and I'm surprised Lyft is not here, but Uber, Lucid, and Chewy were the losers of the day, especially Uber. I know there's an article here that we're talking about right here. Let's see. If I can find it. I know I saw it the other day.
There was a title of a video that said, "Fired by Tesla, now I'm living in one." And it said, "Fired by Tesla, now I'm living in one, day one." And I was like, oh, this
right here.
video.
That's a good. Okay, we may want to put that in and put it up in the comments for the folks to look, in the links for folks. So here it is.
I lost it, but continue.
So this is the related article regarding Uber, where food delivery fees are rising and everyone's feeling the pinch. Between the service fee, delivery fee, and tip added at checkout, the price of meal
If
on
you're poor, Bray, don't get food delivery. Shop at Market Basket.
Basically,
or even prices.
People who want to be using Uber left and right, it's not gonna happen unless you're Rico, aka Richo. So this is these people, Uber and so-called Lyft, they're gonna be feeling the pinch. And I think the other reason they're feeling the pinch is because XOM and Chevron oil is not getting any cheaper. So I think the XOMs of the world have been having good days, as you can see here, up when everything's going down, down, down. So the airlines and the Ubers of the day feel it, especially the oil prices are going up. So that's all there is. This basically was the loser. And Lucid, I'm not surprised. This thing is always a loser, because what can you do? You're always on hard buy, and you're like a breath away of being bankrupt. Nobody's really buying any Lucid cars. I have not ever even seen one. I mean, at least I've seen some Teslas, and I've seen some Rivians. but I've never seen a Lucid. Have you? I don't think so. So basically, the two losers were Uber and Lucid. Everything else by the market makers was pumped up like crazy after so many negative days. And the reason that you can tell it was a pump day is because if these loser companies are extremely doing well, then that's very suspect. So, and here's Dash, which you would think would not be doing that awesome, but it is. Anyway, that's it for me, folks. I hope you guys have a successful day tomorrow. Be on the lookout for those earnings. Don't do anything drastic, and if you do, manage your risk and get the heck out of there. And don't take the bullet, just dodge it. And learn
Be
from your mistakes.
prepared if things turn bad or go down. Just be prepared.
All we can say based on our experiences is don't wait like a fool and just get out and forget about it and move on, because you'll be happy. And if you let it drag out for more than a week or so, then you're just injecting a what's that drug? A drug that's horrible, Zantac or whatever.
What are you talking about, Zantac?
I don't know, whatever you want to call the worst drug on earth. You're just injecting bad stuff into your stream. Just get out of there and take the hit, and you'll be happy.
Mickey D's, I think, has earnings.
I know, I've been saying it for like 10 times.
Oh, okay.
I guess you were not paying attention.
I was, but I probably missed that every time.
Anyway, folks, I will see you guys tomorrow. And you have a wonderful day.
It's before the market, so it could be a good one, but hey, let's see.
It could be good, it could be bad. And so far, the things haven't been that awesome, but
Yeah,
time will tell.
yeah. But
I mean,
if it's Monday before the market, they must have some hope with it.
they usually tend to do it before market. Maybe they like that standard process.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I have found this also. If you guys don't have access to Earnings Whisper, just go like this, type this.
But isn't Earnings Whisper just a website?
Yes, but you know, sometimes people don't have access to it. They don't give you the calendar or whatever. You can also go here into the NASDAQ, and it gives you the symbol, when it's gonna, when is it gonna, if it's gonna be before the open or after, which is really good. I thought this was good. So you can see here McDonald's, you know, some of these companies. So for example, on Tuesday, we have Microsoft.
I like the information that it has, like cap size and all that.
Yeah, so look at this here, Microsoft, PG, AMD, Starbucks, for example, is after close. So you can see this. I found this was very like informative for me. And it gives you this like,
How do you get here? NASDAQ.com what?
just type the following, folks. Go here. Go to Google and type NASDAQ earnings calendar.
Okay.
Then click earnings calendar. You click on, let's say Monday, and it gives you a rudimentary list and synopsis / summary of the time, the company, the market cap, which is really good. And also it gives you the EPS, etc., what is expected. And so I found that this was kind of good, you know? And then if you're curious, so like, oh, what's next? So then I was looking at Microsoft. Oh, look at AMD, yada, yada. We got Starbucks. So some of the companies that you look at are usually in the NASDAQ. So you know right away. So Wednesday, we got Meta, QCOM, for example, Boeing, and MetLife, for example. Then on Thursday, the big hitters, Apple, Amazon, after close. And that's all you really need to know. And then let's see on Friday. We got XOM and Chevron, which was some of the things that I have talked about. But if you don't want to take my word for it, you can just go to this calendar and look at for yourself. And also you can see the Berkshire Hathaway conglomerate, big top dog. You can see that they also have earnings on Friday. Dang, look at this market cap. But hey, that's just a little bit of info for you guys. I hope you find some value in that and use it. Have a great night, and we will see and talk to you tomorrow. Peace out, my friends. Oh, hit the like and subscribe, and make sure you comment things that you like, don't like, and maybe some tickers or specific companies that you would like to see either daily, monthly, etc. Have a great night. Peace out.